Well, what I want to talk about here is this CD. I'm kidding. I told my son, Kelvin, who's over here eating an orange right now, I told him that back in around 2004 or 2005, I don't remember what year it was, 2006, mid 2000s. I started working on, well, not started, I was working on a song called Red Handed that I wrote around 2002. And I wanted real drums. At that time, I was using the drum machine inside my Roland XP60. And I had a Yamaha DT Express electric drum kit. I think I had the Yamaha DT Express drum kit sounds going on. That either way, it didn't sound. They sounded very metallic, and I didn't like the way it sounded. So I thought, man, I want some real drum sounds. And I thought, man, you know what? If I can use Ultra Beat in Logic and load up the drum sounds, then I can use sample based drums, real drums. Anyway, I found somebody online who said they could do it. So I sent them a copy of the song. And basically the guy just played drums along with the song. Recorded himself in one speaker and then, in one channel. While he played on the other, or listened on the other channel, or something like that. But anyway, so that was the way he did it. Well, only issue with that is you're locked into that time, right? You're locked in there. Because all the sounds start kind of running into each other. So I asked him, when you do that, when you get finished, can you just give me some one-shots of each different drum and each cymbal at various velocities and zones, I guess. So he did that and recorded all this stuff. And I actually drove all the way out to his house, about an hour and 15 or an hour and a half away, to pick up this disc. And there it is. That was a long, long time ago. I can't remember the guy's name. It's too long ago. Anyway, I brought it home, started breaking everything down. His timing was kind of wavering around quite a bit, which I can't fault him for. I'm not a drummer, but anyway, I ended up not using any of the track he used. So I went back and grabbed all the samples, loaded them up in Ultra Beat. I never learned how to do little zones and velocities where it would change sounds or blend them together. So what I ended up doing was taking the samples and just lining them up on a grid along the song in Logic. And I got used to hearing it that way, but what happened was, like when I lost this hard drive, files got lost or they got moved, and then I'd open Logic and say, I can't find any of this stuff. I got tired of messing with it. But now the drums and all that kind of stuff in Logic are so good now, there's no point in going back and pulling all this off this disc to put it back into the song project. There's no point doing it, so I'm not doing it. But that's the story behind the samples that I used originally. But they're gone, and by the time you hear the song, it'll be totally different.